Greetings, fellow bibliophiles, and welcome to Willow's book Apothecary. I'm your awkward literary host, Willow. For my first video, I would like to do the booktube newbie tag. So, let's get started. Question number 1. Why did you start this booktube channel? I feel this is a loaded question, but my answer isn't very original, I would say. 2020 definitely forced many of us to step outside of our comfort zones in many different ways. And with the past 10 years of my life, I have had a deep-seated phobia of getting my photo taken and being on camera. So this is my way of pushing myself out of my comfort zone, reaching into my vulnerability, and really just going with it. You know, Shia LaBeouf in the back of my head saying, just do it! This is also an excuse to buy more books. And who could argue with that? Question number 2. What are some special and unique things that you can bring to BookTube? You know, this feels like an interview question, and I just want to read books, and I just want to connect with people. I admire BookTube for its large melting pot of people, and I'd really like to become part of that community and add a little bit of Willow into the melting pot. Well, I'm excited to buy more books, and I'm excited to find friends to sniff books with. I'm kidding, mostly. Question number 4. Reading has been my form of escapism for a lot of my life. You know, I was very quiet and very introverted. I didn't have many friends growing up, and so I really got through a lot of that by leaping into these adventures with a lot of the characters that I have read about in books. And that said, it blows my mind that 26 letters in the English alphabet can create such a wide array of words and sentences, and these are all sentences that start wars, break hearts, inspire people, lift people, and I think that is incredibly, incredibly powerful. So I have a lot of respect for the art of writing itself. Question number 5. What book or series got you into reading? Matilda a lot. Matilda really inspired me. Question number 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Does it get any less weird watching yourself on camera? Can we be friends? Where is your favorite bookstore? Question number 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think I've touched on this in one of the earlier questions, but after going 10 years of being terrified to be on camera, I think forcing myself to actually get up and get in front of the camera and record and throw this on the internet, I think, you know, that is going to be a little bit of a challenge for me, you know, a little bit of fear, but trying to be courageous. But I just have to remind myself that I'm here to have fun. I'm here to connect with people, and at the end of the day, if we vibe, we vibe. If we don't, that's cool too, man. Question number 8. When did you start reading? I took a little bit longer to learn how to read, but reading was really integrated into my life. My parents are not much of readers, but I was raised by my father, who would take my sister and I to the library every weekend to grab ginormous piles of books that were not, you know, realistic to be read at that pace, at that age. But nonetheless, going to the library was a huge part of growing my love for reading. So I'm a huge advocate for supporting your local library. I have my own home library here in my home, but I still find myself going to the library more often. Number 9, where do you read? Anywhere cozy. Anywhere cozy. Question number 10, what do you like to read? I love to read so many things. I'm a very eclectic reader. Right now my jam is historical fiction. Really, really into historical fiction right now. But I like fantasy, I like horror, I love true crime. I am born and raised in the Mitten State. If you don't know where the Mitten State is, it's Michigan. So I am very interested in any Michigan-based authors. So if you know of any books based in Michigan or by anyone who's lived in the state, I would love to hear about it in the comments below, because it's really important to me to support my fellow Michiganders. Well, that's it. It wasn't too bad. This is my first booktube video. I am so excited to be on this journey with you guys. I really, really appreciate it if you hung in there for this long, and I will be posting new content every week. So let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like to know or learn about. You know, I'm all ears. We can only go up from here, right? This is ground zero, baby.